How do you know that you're connecting with the spirit? Here are my 4 signs for you. As a medium, I am a firm believer that you can connect with your past loved ones at any time. You don't have to hire someone like me to tell a spirit what you want to tell them or to hear them. It's not even a service that I used to offer. You can't hire me to talk to your loved ones. You can do that on your own. What I'm here to help you with is teaching you how to connect with them on your own. Anywhere, anytime, no one in the middle of your communication, and you don't have to hold on to any of their items. It's simple and easy. You can be on a walk and you can talk to them. You can be doing a holiday tradition surrounded by others and talk to them. My point is that you can talk to your deceased loved ones anytime and anywhere. Hi, my name is Lisa Gornall, and I was born with my intuitive abilities as a spiritual medium. As a child, I would see my deceased great uncle as my great aunt talked about how much she missed him. I saw my uncle the day he passed, and he kept going over our memories together. The next day, we found out he died in a motorcycle accident instantly. I helped my grandma see him after I told her what I saw. And I also saw my grandpa after he passed, standing over his feet at the casket in his wake. These were my family members before I was the age of 14. Seeing this is also the reason I only go to funerals or wakes that absolutely require my attendance. Otherwise, I become the messenger and everyone around me is crying. It's not something that I do on purpose. I've helped, I can't even tell you the number of people, because honestly I've been doing it my whole life, but I've been helping people connect with their deceased loved ones. So I know you can do it too. So here's a little disclaimer. It's called paranormal for a reason. First of all, it's going to be weird. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to think you're faking it or imagining it. But I want you to ask yourself this question. Have I ever done this before? The answer is usually no. I didn't know I was seeing spirits until people told me that I was. It's just what I saw. Your brain doesn't know you're looking at a table until you tell it that's a table. Then you don't think about other tables when you see them. Your brain just sees a table and processes it. The same goes for spirits. It's new. It's different. It's going to feel weird at first. And then it's going to be amazing because you can connect with your loved ones. You can tell them what you want them to know in that instant and get a response from them. So remember, your mind cannot make this up because it's new. It's different. You've never done it before. So trust your experience. It's called paranormal for a reason. I'm going to give you a link to my top performing videos on how to connect with a spirit and signs that a spirit is trying to connect with you at the end of this video. This video will be long enough as it builds and goes on to those videos. So, what are the 4 signs that you're connecting with a spirit? Let's dive into how to know if you're actually talking to the spirit you want to talk to. You may experience all of these, or maybe just one. Every experience can be different, or if you feel you can only experience them one way, guess what? They will only show up in that one way. So the first way, can you feel them? You may feel a warmth. You may feel like they're touching you. You may feel a breeze. I've had so many experiences with clients where I see the warmth touching a part of their body, typically their arms or their shoulders. Or you may feel a breeze, like they're brushing by you. This is all about you physically feeling them. You may feel them, you may not, but this is one of the ways that you'll know that they're present. 2, can you see them? I can obviously see them with my eyes open. You may be able to as well. If you can't see them with your eyes open, I'm sure you can with your eyes closed. That's how most of my clients do it. You may see a younger version of them, or a happier version, or what you remember the most. You may see a color. And note, they will never, and never is a strong word, they will never be dark or gray. That's a negative energy. And sometimes negative energies try to pretend to be something that they're not, okay? But spirits are going to be a glowing warm color. I once had a spirit in a session with her best friend pop into my room as a huge head. She was quite the jokester, and I knew that she had passed over in that moment. Sometimes they may just show their face. Sometimes you'll see a whole body. It just depends. There are no rules on this. Physically showing up is a bigger energy spend for them. And the third way, can you hear them? This one is the most important in my opinion, and you do have the ability to hear them, but this is where my clients have gotten stuck in their heads the most because they'll think I'm having a conversation with them in my head and I'm making up their response. So here's my question to you. Have you spoken with them like that when they were alive? No. Even if you role play scenarios, you're never going to take it to this level. Speak to them out loud or in your head. It makes no difference. And then this is where it gets tricky. You got to listen for their response. Okay? Make sure that you're actually listening. Sometimes they're in front of me telling me that they aren't trusting or they're not listening, and this is where you guys get stuck. So, is your deceased loved one sitting there saying, you're not listening to me, you're not trusting what you're experiencing? Because it's very common. And then the fourth way, can you sense them? Sometimes you'll know they're present, but it's more like a sense that they're there. This is because they have popped in and are touching base with you. The more you pull on them, the more this happens. Maybe it happens during the holidays or on a birthday, or if you're really struggling with something. Spirits can pop in and out, so they'll be there when you need them. So you can connect with your loved ones. You don't need me or anyone else to do that. But if you need help getting started and you want to make sure that you're doing it, or if you want to remove any blocks that keep you from connecting with them or a confirmation, I can help you with that. The link is in the video description, but you can also get your session with me at lisagornall.com/paranormal. If you like this video, let me know by liking it, and I invite you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video released. As promised, for next videos to watch, I recommend 3 undeniable signs a spirit is trying to contact you and how to talk to spirits and connect with deceased loved ones. I hope that this brings you peace and you trust your paranormal experience. Don't make it harder than it has to be. It's really easy. And reach out to me if you want support in connecting. Otherwise, my focus is working with high performers, helping them prevent burnout and stress leave, because that's what I'm also here to do.